from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Trade after our account for Bronze to Mythic, episode 7, draft 7. We're in Platinum, folks. And we're ready to rock and roll here in Foundations draft. Having a good time, honestly. It's kind of been a breath of fresh air. Kind of a, it's a simpler format, but it's nice. It just feels like magic, which is great. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. If you like the show and you want to see me succeed, hit the buttons and do the things. Let's draft. All right, let's do this. And open. Ooh, Planeswalker. Kaido Cunning Infiltrator. Nice way to start our day. Blue 1 Planeswalker. Whenever creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a loyalty counter on Kaido. One creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card, then discard a card. Minus to make a ninja. And then -9, get an emblem. Whenever a player casts a spell, you get a ninja. So, seems pretty sweet, honestly. Definitely wants to be, like most Kaidos, in a more like aggressive deck, which is very interesting, obviously. But yeah, I mean, looting is good in this format because core set formats are a little simpler, so they're a little more prone to board stalls and mana flood, and this plays through both of those. So sweet. No gotta convince me, obviously. I'm usually taking the rare anyway. So we also got a Sarah Angel, a Fade-Bloom Trick, which is very, very good. Honestly, probably the next best card in the back is Fade-Bloom Trick, which kind of sucks, but Banishing Light, Bite Down, Banner's cool too. But yeah. Definitely not like, Liliana or like some insane top end Planeswalker. It seems very good. So we get past the back with a bunch of white cards. Guarded Air makes three bodies. Awesome. Banishing Light, Healer's Hawk, all excellent. We got Llanowar Elves in green. And then we got Burst Lightning in red. Kaido wants to be in a more aggressive creature-y deck, not a more controlling deck. I mean, blue-white comes to mind as like a really good place for Kaido, honestly. But Burst Lightning here is a pretty nice signal. It's a rare missing, so obviously no signal. We have no idea what they took. I mean, taking the only red card, passing a bunch of white cards seems fine to me. It's also just a good card, too. So we'll take Burst Lightning. We're passing a lot of white. Already passed the Banishing Light. We're passing another Banishing Light. Guarded Air, Healer's Hawk, Llanowar Elves. Yeah, sure. Just light it up. Burst Lightning. And we get past a Big Fin Bouncer. Get him, buddy. Also, Gold Vein Pick, Think Twice, Cavalry. Not a great pack. I mean, like, the Prideful Parent's kind of nice if we were blue-white. We're not, obviously. So, we'll take Bouncer. Bouncer's great. Just a good Mana War. Sad I can't bounce your own stuff. That came up in one of our previous drafts. But, obviously, this is a pretty nice card. And sure. So, 2 good blue. Oh, man. There's a Dragon Trader, too. I guess, like, so, Period Eagle's obviously the signpost uncommon for blue-white. It's all about flyers. It's a really good card. And that card's obviously great. It's also a Bite Down, a Gold Vein Pick, Think Twice Voyage. It's also a Dragon Trainer, too. Dragon Trainer is really good. I mean, what is Kaido? Because Kaido does not blink things, right? That's like a different Kaido. Yeah, but still. Dragon Trainer is pretty sweet. It's just a 4/4 flyer and a 1/1 for 5 mana, which is excellent. Yeah, I mean, we already passed a bunch of white cards. Trainer's just great anyway. So, I think this is fun. Take a Trainer here and somewhat begrudgingly pass the Empyrean Eagle. So, Trainer it is. An offer you cannot refuse. Watch me. All right? I'll refuse it right now. Veldar Savior's great too. So we're past some good white cards, but it kind of is what it is. We got Turtle, Think Twice. Not a lot else going on here. Some green cards. I mean, Think Twice is fine. Karn's mad. This is like we're having our stoop repaired. That's why I started late today because they were power washing. Karn's just very unhappy. Let's take the Think Twice here. We're gonna end up with some prowess stuff for blue-red. Think Twice is great in that realm. So take Think Twice. And now we got a Tolarian Terror, and a Courageous Goblin. Power 4 greater, plus a Menace. Not really going to happen much. I mean, we're obviously in the market for 2-drops, but Tolarian Terror is great. We're not like a great Terror deck just yet, but it's not hard to make ourselves a great Terror deck, so sure, ship it. Tolarian Terror at its best in blue red, and we get past a Bolt Wave. Ooh, boy. We want to go deep here? Not really. I can see a deck where playing this card is right, but that's got to be a pretty specific scenario. Backwater, Banner, Sure Strike, Inspiration from Beyond, Mills 3, returns an instant source card to your hand as flashback. I mean, this card's good Burst Lightning. Also good Tolarian Terror. I don't really want his other cards, you know, so sure. Let's try and take Inspiration, maybe see how that goes. And a few more cheap burn spells and a Braid and Friends. Thrill Possibility is obviously great until end of Tolarian Terror deck. Also Mocking Sprite and Aegis Turtle. Sprite is fine, honestly. It's a flyer for Kaido. I guess we're like not locked into being red yet. We only have 2 red cards. Let's take the Sprite. Sprite's pretty good, I think. I got a card that wasn't great in Eldraine, but a lot better in the core set where things were slower. Plays all our flashback stuff too. I like Thrill also, but I think I want Sprite here. And to figure out exactly where we're going. Think Twice again. Think Twice is good with Sprite too. Alright, so we tabled Cavalry, Negotiation, and Highlands. And a Banner. Just thinking Think Twice. We're not locked into red yet. Here's an Aetherize. Not really a big fan of Aetherize. I think it's alright, but I don't know. We could try. I haven't cast it yet in this format, but these kind of effects like look a lot better than they are. Everyone remembers the time they got blown out. You know, they attacked for everything and then they got all bounced, but like most of the time it's kind of yeah. Whatever, sure. So Cavalry, Thorn Falls. Cavalry is solid if unexciting. Bulk Up is pretty bad. Thorn Falls certainly opens more avenues for future things. Yeah, sure. Cavalry's kind of whatever, so take the Falls. Uncharted Voyage is also fun. So we're clearly blue is super open here. We know we're blue. That's the one thing we know for sure. Take the Voyage. Can't refuse. Cryptfester. And pack 2, we open up a Consuming Aberration. Horrifying. 5 mana for a star. Power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyard. Whenever you cast a spell, each opponent reveals cards top of their graveyard until they reveal a land, and then puts those cards into their graveyard. This is so rare from like, this is like from an original Ravnica, I think. It's like a really old rare. Pretty powerful card, honestly. It's also a really good red card here in Fiery Annihilation, which is an excellent removal spell. And also have Tolarian Terror, Think Twice. This is pretty appealing, though. We could splash it or just be blue-black. I would not be surprised if Fire Annihilation is the correct pick here. But I want to try the rare, honestly. It's good unblockable, too, it is true. So, let's take the rare. Consuming Aberration, come on down. We get past a Lateral Blade of the Elves. It's not really us. Burglar Rat, Blood Witch, bunch of middling red cards. Alright. I'm gonna sip my rogue here. Hold on a second. Hashtag sponsored. Alright, so just think the Evolving Wilds here. This pack is pretty bad for us, obviously. Just not a lot going on. I think rat is fine, but we're not necessarily even base black yet. Just take the land. Painful Quandary. Our opponent casts a spell, lose 5 lives and discard a card. Not a very good card. Sky Mage is pretty good. It is very, very fragile, but it is a reasonably powerful card. We have a bunch of Think Twices also. Then we got not much else. Mocking Sprite, Protection, Wilds. I would say we're a little light on waste to like win the game. I like Sky Mage here. Sky Mage is fun. We're certainly blue. We are very, very blue. And here's a Elementalist Adept, good 2-drop. And we got Aetherize, Lunar Insight, we got some black cards here, but all kind of whatever. But take the Elementalist Adept. Card's fine. Solid little 2-drop. Imprison the Moon, another Adept, a Swiftwater Cliffs or a Mocking Sprite. Adept's pretty good. I mean, we have Think Twices and like a lot of spells. Cliffs also, I mean, again, we would like to maybe even just splash Burst Lightning. Even though we're not gonna like main deck. I mean, it could be like blue splashing black and red. So the Cliffs is pretty appealing. Imprison the Moon's pretty bad. This card's definitely not great. There's land or Adept. I guess we'll just take the land. It seems safer. Take the land. And oh man. All right. Passing another Eagle here, unfortunately. Not that we've seen much white this back, but whatever. No respect for the Eagle, apparently, at this table. I'll take the Adept. And look at more cheap spells. That's perfect. This is exactly the card we want in our Adept deck. Love this card. Good Magic players love cards like this, like good drafters. Cheap, high upside, low floor. I mean high floor. Just phenomenal. Great card. And we get a Skyship Buccaneer, 4/3 flyer, raid, draw cards. Great, honestly, very good in our deck. We are very blue. Tolarian Terror, tables. Love that. All right, so we are the blue machine. We are just a ton of blue cards. Maybe splashing black and red for Burst Lightning and Consuming Aberration. We'll see exactly. Cyclops is like, I feel like close to playable in our deck. We're going to take it and we're going to play it, but sure. Yeah, we can pick up like a Flitting Distraction or two, a couple more card draw spells. How about another offer you can't refuse? Panta Aztec. Double Tolarian Terror. Is there like an unsummon in this format? Here's Zombify, sure. Balmor is a bomb. What a draft, right? All blue cards, one black card, two red cards. It's not like we speculated on early picks either. Like we just like have all blue cards. Add up tables, awesome. Unsummons into starter decks, right? All right, big pickup here. Let's go. So many of the rares of this set are so weird. Like, they're so off theme. It's just like a big, like there's so many big 7-mana idiots. Like, you know, our deck is just like this kind of clean, prowess, cheap cantrip deck. And here's just this 7/7 idiot. You know, triple red. Oh man. What do we do here? Dragu set is a mess. It's funny because I feel like Nighthawk's actually pretty appealing. We should take Nighthawk and just like be blue, black, splash, red. Oh man. All right. I'll take Dragu Seth, I guess. There's a Cutthroat and a Braid. I think Cutthroat's insane in our deck. So, a Braid's nice too, obviously, but it's also a Big Fin Bouncer. Man, what a pack. All right, I think Cutthroat's insane in our deck, though. We have like 1,000 instants in our deck. So, just take the Cutthroat. Wouldn't mind a Counterspell or two. Here's a Flame Wake Phoenix, a card that plays insane with our Tolarian Terrors if we get some more discard stuff. Also have a Strongbox Raider, an Uncharted Voyage. I like the Phoenix here. Phoenix is great. Karn agrees, apparently. Arcane Epiphany's insane. We have a bunch of wizards. This is a banger. So, yeah, this is great. Love this. Take the Epiphany. And I said, what about... And here's a Mocking Sprite. Sure. Gold Vein pick seems fine in this deck. Especially for Draku set thing. Triple Adept... Yeah, sure. We also have a lot of card draw, which is good too. Turtle, Meteor Golem, and not much. Season Reset, thanks so much. Zeke Reset, thanks so much. Drockshot Reset, thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, the turtle's, like, fine. We're not playing these other cards, so... Man, just an offer you can't refuse in literally every pack. Our first Voyage is fine here. Voyage is a card that's certainly passable enough. And then another Voyage. I guess we're blue-red. Maybe we're just not going to play this Consuming Apparition. Honestly. McIntyre resub, thanks so much. Cyclops doesn't see that bad in our deck either. Let's take this Voyage. We have some deck building to do here. This Dracu set is like... That's been the weirdest part of these drafts so far. Is like having like a pretty thematic deck and just opening some random like 7-mana rare is totally off plan and needing to play it. Alright, another Adept is awesome. I wish we had more cheap cantrips, but... sure. We have 2 Think Twice, Distraction, Burst Lightning. It's enough. We have 300 Voyages. I'm not playing all those. Big Fin Bouncer tables, obviously, because like blue is just so open. We can't reset. Thanks so much. Another Think Twice is insane in our deck, so all this prowess stuff. We got some deck building to do here, though. Honestly, I would say we're gonna cut. I'm mocking it. It's just infinite blue. Just like the Cutthroat over a Braid pick. I think so. Cutthroat's really good in our deck. Let's take a look. We have some deck building to do. It's funny, I just don't want to play this Dracu Seth. Like, it just seems so off-plan. Healer Hawk or Llanowar Elves, they're both great. Depends on the deck, obviously, and stuff, but... Oh, Dracu Seth. Yeah, cut that. Alright. So we have this, like, pretty lean blue-red Spellsy deck with, like, 4 red cards. What do we do here? So, like, this is 29 cards. Obviously, way too many cards. Let me cut a Voyage. Sky Mage is, like... I don't know if we need Waste to Win anymore. Honestly, Epiphany's great. Buccaneer's great. Trainer's great. Double Terror, Dracu Seth is just like really holding me back here. Like, honestly, I don't want a blue. Is mono blue crazy? You know, like, we could always just splash. We have 3 Voyages too. We could be mono blue, folks. I mono blue means we're playing like 15 land, I think, with no call requirements. Right, like, this is just gonna like just weigh us down, I think. We could splash the Aberration too. We should play like, you know, the Wilds and like 4 swamps. We cut. What do we cut if we do that? We have the Gold Vein pick too. Maybe just cut the pick then. Burst Lightning, and we could like double splash Burst Lightning Aberration. That's also reasonable. But this blue deck's pretty good. How many spells do we got? We only have 8 instants and 1 sorcery, so our Tolarian Terrors are not as good as I would like. There are any more spells we can play. Another Voyage or Burst Lightning. It's a lot of 4-drops, though. Maybe we just cut the Sky Mage and play Burst Lightning. And maybe second Mocking Sprite isn't great either. I guess if we're double splashing, we want the pick then, though. So put a pick, make Sprite better. Aetherize is kind of mad. Let's cut the Aetherize for the Voyages. Yeah, so this is now we got 10 instant sorceries. Sprite is really good in this deck. We have 3 Think Twices, you know? 15 land with 3 Think Twice. Is that reasonable? We should cut a spell here. And if we were to cut a spell, what do we play? I think Buccaneer's good. I haven't cast it yet, but it looks pretty nice. Bouncers. I mean, we already have a cliffs. We just play like 2 mountains and 3 swamps with the cliffs and then the evolving wilds. Seems plenty. The voyages are clunky, but they're just spells for Tolarian. I guess if Tolarian Terror costs 5 isn't that bad, right? The Adepts are great in our deck. Yeah, I think that card's awesome for us. So, Mocking Sprite, Inspiration. What's the cut? I don't know what the cut is, folks. Let's start laying out the lands. So we do like 3 swamps, 2 mountains, this evolving wilds, and a bunch of islands. That's 15 land. Voyage, maybe it's Voyage. I mean, Voyages are like our only removal, and it's really good with Tolarian Terror, and also pretty good with Mocking Sprite. So like, I feel like my potential cuts are Buccaneer, which sounds ridiculous, but the second Sprite. I think Inspiration fuels the 2 terrors too well. I guess maybe we just don't have enough stuff for it. Yeah, let's cut the Inspiration from Beyond. Sure, that's fine. Play the extra island. All right. So kind of a weird one, honestly. Almost mono blue, with a little bit of a Grixis splash. 1 black card and 1 red card. Here we are, but folks, I don't know. What do y'all think? I never leave Andromeda set to the bench. Folks gonna hate that, but it's prediction time. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? We got almost mono blue with a Planeswalker and 4 Adapt, 3 Think Twice. All right. Are you a believer or non-believer? You two folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll the comments, liking the video along the way, and let's see if we can't get it done. It's a lot of swamps, I suppose, with only 1 card. Maybe you could have played 1 less swamp, but all right. Chat coming out with me. A lot of non-believers, and pretty awkward hand, honestly. We're going to mulligan this. Yeah, just can we get an island, have no red. All right, well, the mono blue machine rides on. Here we go. We're going to keep this and dump, I think, the Voyage, honestly. Just keep these cheap cards. All right, here we go. The blue machine, ready to roll. Oh, no. Turn 1 land, or else something else. Take it out. Hopefully I don't have like a really good draw here. Okay, that's not exactly a really good draw, sure. Here's Grow from the Ashes. Then we get a splash land. Alright, well, here we go. Cutthroat for days. Play a spell during their turn, get a counter. That's a turn 3 Sarah Angel. I guess. Alright. Bird North, new sub, welcome. I mean, we could attack and think twice if they block and trade, sure. Alright, so 16, say go. We get to think twice, grow our Cutthroat twice. Turn 3 Sarah Angel's pretty ridiculous. Land of Elves is a kind of messed up card, folks. Attack for 4, take 4. Don't play a 6-drop. They're scared of counter spells here. They play Wari Thespian, sure. They surveil. Keep the card on top. And play Feldar Savior. Alright, well. This is a pretty good draw, folks. We draw a Mocking Sprite. We draw a Fleeting Distraction. That's a pretty good draw. Alright. They counter up. We draw a Mountain. I mean, Fleeting Distraction is pretty nice here. Kind of want to just jam. You figure it out. I don't think Sarah Angel's blocking here. Distraction makes for a pretty good trick. Think twice for more prowess. Definitely a good draw on their part. No removal on our side. It's kind of tough. We bought on the Voyage to the middle. Like if we sell with the Voyage, you know, they're not going to do anything. They're going to do literally nothing. All right. That's a thing, I guess. Sure. We're going to Mocking Sprite and say go. We can end step think twice. Oh my god. They're going to attack with only the Feldar Savior. Is Sure Strike in the set? The +3/+0 First Strike? Because our opponent thinks we have it. Alright. Alright, well, that's... Our opponent's got the read on us, apparently, so... Now, so it's important that when your opponent makes a play like this, figure out why they're doing what they're doing, why they're not attacking here, because they're scared of Sure Strike, and then you can use that information. We have made attacks that were very, very aggressive early on. Remember, we attacked our 2-1 adept into their 4/4 Sarah Angel earlier. So, like, they remember that. They didn't forget that, you know? So, they have an idea in their head. Let's keep that idea, you know, good. So, we know we're splashing Wet Berserker. They don't know that. Probably know we're splashing Black. Remember, it's all about information, folks. Picking up information as the game goes on. What do they know? What do they not know, you know? So, now what do we do, basically? We don't really have great attacks. I guess the Cutthroat could go in, right? They probably chump block with the Lana rolls, if I had to guess. We have Mocking Sprite, too, so we could, in theory, like, still bluff the thing. Alright. So, I'm going to play a land and attack with my Cutthroat. See what happens. They're scared of Sure Strike. They're scared of double block. So imagine they would just chump block here. And we'll play Buccaneer, leaving up a red. Cool. Alright, and then... So now it is, do we leave a Buccaneer and leave up a red to bluff? Or do we just leave up our distraction, which makes more sense, obviously. They're at 5, we're at 14. 4-3 in the air. Yeah, I think if they attack, it's like almost better. We also have to have a double block too. I'm leaving up the blue. I'm just gonna. We're not gonna try the. Wherever you're looking at like a bluff. Oh man, I put the land first, so he didn't get to do this. That's fine. The opportunity cost of leaving up that mana means we can't cast our Fleeting Distraction, which is terrible. So, and their attacks aren't great either way. So. All right, so we chilling.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
They play a 2-mana Gnarlid Colony, unkicked, odd, peculiar, strange. Buccaneer, Bucko. Listen here, Bucko. 2 cards in hand, deep in the tank.
Yeah.
Guys working on our front stoop. Trying to fix the stones. Karn is in the butt. Alright, so coming in for 5 with the Sarah Angel. Honestly, I could buy a double block here. Our attacks aren't really good anyway. And eventually they'll have to block, you know? So So why would they cast this Gnarled Colony first? Doesn't really make any sense. All right. I kind of want to block, honestly. I don't think that these flyers are very useful anyway. Let's take 5, though. Car, I swear to Christ. All right, we're just going to take it. Very weird. The thing is, like, them not kicking. Oh, well, they left mana up, right? Why would they do that? Why would they even cast the colony first and reveal that information to us? It doesn't make any sense, you know? Just like, it's really, really weird, but... All right, we draw another Mocking Sprite. We can Mocking Sprite, Distraction, and Think Twice. It's fine. I don't love our attacks here into this open mana. It's like something's going on, too, so I'm just gonna, like, chill, I think. Let's play Mocking Sprite, say go. We have a 1-mana Think Twice and a 1-mana Distraction coming. It grows our Cutthroat 2 more times. Just gonna say go. We have a Cathar Commando. Sure. Alright. So they wanted to go really wide. This puts more credence to the +2/+2 to all creatures spell. They just want to go super wide here. If they Leroy here, things get scary. Man, what an interesting game. They are 100% convinced we have Sure Strike. The +3/+7 First Strike. We were shields down last turn, so they didn't attack. And now they're not. They're playing around it again. Here comes Feldar Savior. Kind of a weird attack, right? We just have, like, a bunch of big idiots. Why would they attack like this? This is really weird. What a strange game. I mean, I want to block with my Cutthroat. There's no Death Touch effect, right? What an odd game. Pass the damage. Just want to gain the life? I'm completely lost. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's happening. I'm just confused.
That's it. I'm going to Clown College.
Alright. Let's just untap. Consuming Aberration. Power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your opponent's graveyards. They have 2. But we cast a spell, they'll have more. Sure. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty happy just to sit in this holding pattern forever. Especially with the Aberration available too. So let's just say go again, I guess. Yeah, really weird game. Opponent is chasing skeletons in closets or whatever, you know? Really is they're really creating an... Oh my god. Alright, well, they have preposterous proportions. Cool, I guess. So now I get a block with everything to stay alive. Yeah, I guess we're dead. That's fun. These have trample too. Yeah. Alright, well, fun game, I guess. I guess we'll just go to the next go to the next game. Sure. Really weird game. Good draw on their part. Weird mid game, but then obviously they just played a rare that we just can't beat. So cool, I guess. Remember, folks, are brought to you by Rogue. I just finished my tub of sour watermelon today, and I've been sponsored by Rogue for like 6 months. I have one. You know, obviously I mix the flavors up, but you know, that's how long those tubs lasted, which is great. They're like $28 with the promo code. Check them out. Rogue Energy. I love the hydration line personally. Sour watermelon and dragon fruit mango are the bomb. I'm getting a new shipment too of some of the new flavors, which I'm super excited about as well. So check them out. Just good stuff, honestly. Just good, cheap, good for you. No sugar, no caffeine. 5 calories. Rogue Energy. Promo code Jim Davis MTG for 20% off your order at rogueenergy.com. Give him a whirl. This hand's not great, but sure. They did have turn 3 Sour Angel last game. That is true. That is quite the draw, you know? And we didn't kill it. So, alright. We have Think Twice. Hand is definitely slow, but... Draw a card. Solarian Terror number 2. Mega awkward. Think Twice does not play very well to Solarian Terror. There's a Stromkirk Blood Thief. Opponent lost life this turn, but it counted a vampire you control. I mean, like, we can flashback the Think Twice here, which makes our stuff a lot worse, but our hand is so bad that, like, we need to improve anyway, so sure. There's an Adept. An Arcane Epiphany. I think I might just hold up Voyage here, or just cast Voyage on whatever they play. And I said, what about... Pilfer? That sucks. Our hand's pretty good. I would assume they take the Epiphany, but Aberration's pretty powerful too. We don't have black yet. It's an interesting one. Our hand is very chunky. They take the Voyage, the card I would have cast. Sure. I mean, I could just cast the Adept now, so it's like fine, but... Could have cast Voyage in response, but our hand's just so juiced that, like, I think we're fine them taking that. Alright, so they have a 3-3. We draw a land. We can just Akin Buccaneer. That's awesome. Fantastic. Get your raid on, folks. We raiding. 4-3. Draw a card. Fantastic. Draw Think Twice. Sure. Why not share with the Blood Thief? That was an option. I didn't consider for some reason. I'm not sure why. Obviously worked out for us because we had the raid creature. It might have been better. Yeah, you might be right. Alright, so... They bite down, kill the flyer. This thing is starting to kind of get rolling here. We have 3 bounce spells in our deck. We have 2 more Voyages. If we Epiphany... Let me just Sprite. Let me just Sprite and then draw, honestly. Yeah, Adept makes the Epiphany cheaper. It's hard to turn the raid on. It's an interesting... I didn't really think about it, but it's definitely an interesting conundrum either way. So we draw a land. Fine. We attack. Do you want to flashback Think Twice for a Prowess trigger and make my Terrors harder to cast? Not really. I mean, I think it's like a 5-mana taste. 5 mana and 6 mana that much different next turn? Not really. Honestly. I could draw another spell, I guess, but... I think we just cast this. Think Twice and Tolarian Terror has been a problem for us. We've been blue-red twice now, and that's definitely been a weird issue. I was gonna cast it, though. Get in for a chunk. Making the Epiphany cost less and less. Draw Kaido. I forgot we even had Kaido. Take 4. 14, 15. They decide to keep their Evolving Wilds in play. Interesting. Cool art on Evolving Wilds, but why would they do that? I don't know. There are some landfall things in the set, but now they sack it. There's no Revolt in the set. There's Morbid, but... Alright. We're saying go again. We draw a land. So, this costs 6. I honestly kind of like playing Epiphany and Kaido here, I think. We could just Kaido... make a token and just like make them kill it. Wrath reset, thanks so much. What's the paper name? Acid, what about... We draw 3 cards. Think twice, Evolving Wilds. I mean... I feel like this is not really an aberration game yet. I think I want to think twice. And then Kaido. Alright, so... I assume they have to do... Like, they haven't done anything this game. They've done literally nothing. Oh, I missed a prop. I'm stupid. I was thinking it's the sorceries. My bad. I'm dumb.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Missed a point. I mean...
It pays to have
I missed the loyalty too. I'm the worst. Oh no, Jim sucks. Hi Jim. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to Bronze Mythic. It didn't actually matter because he's gonna die anyway. I mean, maybe we just keep it. I don't know. They're at 8. I just want the blockers. I think, but I get to loot. Yeah. All right. My first time casting Kaido. All right, leave me alone. For those who don't know me, I'm the kind of person who needs to make mistakes. That's how I learn, okay? So, I make every mistake at least once. We draw another freaking land. Alright, so... Let's, unblockable the Adept. We get a Voyage. Voyage is kind of the stones. We can Voyage the Chief... and play Terror. And play the fetch land. That's great. So it's definitely the Thief and not the Snare Spinner. This is unblockable. We're gonna cast this first. Sure, just cast it now. Surveil. If we had a spell. That's pretty good. Oh, I should have shuffled first, man. I'm off today, folks. I'm sorry. I
just do things.
I want to draw this. I don't care about the Evolving Wilds anymore. All right. Sloppy game. Sloppy game. Maybe we'll just prowess then. Let's get it for 4. This has been a really, really ugly game. We're still gonna win easily, but sloppy. Sloppy to say the least. Get a counter at Kaido. Say go.
Cool tech, right?
They top the Stromkirk, which is a very weird play, obviously. Alright. Scoreboard!
Game.
Look at the scoreboard over there, right? Scoreboard. Results are all that matters. Right? Play bad, win anyway. Here we go. We have the illustrious choice of deciding what land to get with Evolving Wilds. We're going to keep. Versus Earth's Mountain. The black card's a late game card. Here's Infestation Sage. Alright, so... And we have Cutthroat, Mocking Sprite, some stuff. Not a great hand, honestly. Opt is in the starter set, right? I feel like Delirian Terror might be a trap in this set. Oh, man. Burglar Rat. Like, it seems really hard to actually use. Like... Alright, let's discard a land here. That was a great draw. Alright, well, that's good. We got cast a red. We have 1 red card in our deck. 1 red card, 1 black card. Alright, so... I got nothing. I think my Cutthroat might die here, but... It lives. Sure. Attack. And Sprite. Need to draw a land here. I think maybe discarding Terror might have been actually reasonable. Here come the ones again. Okay.
We survived.
Here's Solemn. 5 mana. Draw a land. That's good. And we get Arcane Epiphany on their turn, which is pretty good. So, sure. Let's attack for 2. And plan on playing Epiphany, grow my thing. Let's say go. upkeep Surveil with what? The Voyage? What's our target for Voyage? Voyage has no good targets yet. They're coming in! Alright, we're gonna block. Casting Epiphany. They have a trick, so be it. Or draw a bunch of cards, so we draw Adept, Cliffs, Think Twice. And they play a Needletooth Pack. It's pretty good. Alright, so that's a big boomer. We have a Voyage in our hand, but counters go on Solemn. Don't want to bounce that one. Here's our Swamp. Are we getting Buccaneer here? Ooh, man. This card's pretty good. You can play Adept and Voyage. Or Think Twice and Voyage. That's actually better, right? We should just double pump the Cutthroat. That's fine. Let's play this. Attack. And our plan is to say go. Get this Cutthroat going a little bigger. Try and get some defense. And then we'll bounce the pack. I mean, we'll just block Sage here, right? It's funny, making the flyer is kind of annoying. Maybe we shouldn't block it, actually. Alright, no blocks. Let's cast Voyage. Goodbye, Needletooth Pack. Counter. Surveil. Gold Vein pick goes to the bin. Pick seems kind of in our deck. And then go to 8. They're at 14. Alf. We got Buccaneer, Terror. Solarian Terror is pretty good in this board, obviously. Oh my god, they have a Precon. Alright, they have the green-black Precon. Wardens of a Cycle, 3-4. Creature died. Game. I guess creature didn't die, so. Nice bounce spell, Jim. Alright, so here's Think Twice. Good thing we didn't block, yes. It's honestly a thing to watch out for against these black-green decks is like a block that seems favorable might just turn on their Morbid effects. So we draw another Think Twice. And we just have like Tolarian Terror and Adept here. That seems fun. So we have Adept, and then we have always Think Twices too. Alright. Here's an Apothecary Stomper. Puts 2 creatures on a creature. Put 2 counters on a creature you control. And they're going to target something. Target the Wardens. They have 5/6 Wardens. That seems like by far the worst choice to target, right? Why would they target the Wardens? This is like the one they want to live, right? What a weird play. And we play this. And now our blocks are just insane, right? We just block here and here. So we trade Wardens for Tolarian Terror and Solemn for nothing. And then they don't get their Morbid triggers. A lot of planning in the Morbid deck. You really got to plan out like what's going to live, what's going to die, and so on. Alright, so they draw a card. They get no Morbid effects. That was pretty insane for us, if I do say so myself. They had Stab, sure, but like they have one unknown and whatever, I think. And now we're just like off to the races. I'd like to swing up my Sprite, draw a card, Buccaneer. I wouldn't trade Cutthroat for both of these. I mean, I would actually. Trade Cutthroat for both of these, so they have less fodder for their pack next turn. Nah, I think it's fine just to attack with the air. Let's attack, draw a card. And draw off this. Alright, well, sure, I guess. Alright, we say go. We still have work to do here, but we have a lot of cards to have flowing, so Cutthroat's growing. Cutthroat's growing. Cards are flowing. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, Jim. There's an oh man, this card's sick. Elvish Regrower. Again, more booze. They return Wardens, I would think. They return Solemn, sure. Oh, they drew off. They drew. Oh no, Solemn, right? Yeah, never mind. All right, so here's Solemn, which is like kind of whatever. Honestly, I feel like the Wardens is much better. It's a weird game. They also have no reach. Now we have Flyers too, so kind of a peculiar game. We're seeing here how good Cutthroat is, which is nice. Draw a card. It's a big fin bouncer. Sure. I mean, bouncing. They actually have like nothing good to bounce and play. Maybe we should attack in the air. And we'll just like. I guess we should just cast the bouncer, right? We'd rather cast it than not cast it. And if they recast Apothecary Stomper next turn, she can bounce my stuff. Maybe not, I guess, but it's all things are good ETBs. I kind of just want the body in play, just like to not die next turn. The thing is, if they tap out for Stomper next turn, like, that's fine, right? What are they gonna do? They have to gain 4 life or they die. And we just yeah, this is fine. We just bounce Stomper. I want to cast things twice in their turn and grow with Cutthroat again. So bounce Stomper. If they recast it, what happens? They grow a creature, not relevant, or and then they just die, or they gain life and like it's the same board state as last turn, which is better. So oh, okay. Sure. So we'll just block and kill. Just block here. I'm sorry, block here. Nope. We have 2 spells coming. We can block here and here. Sure. And we're not going to block the Sage because the one flyer will block my stuff, so. It's a lot of lands. That's for sure. Tolarian Terror costs 4, yeah. I think Tolarian Terror is a trap in this format. The fact that the main blue cantrip does not go to the graveyard is like really sketchy. Tragic Banshee, good draw. Alright, so they fire in the Banshee, but now that being said, they're like pretty close to dead. They play a Gnarlid Colony, sure, so.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Or that. That's cool too, I guess. Still way ahead, didn't need it obviously, but think twice goes to the bin for some sick value. And yeah. Cool. Alright, so our deck worked pretty well that game. Which is nice. Happy to see that. Keep going. Alright, so hand is good. Reasonable enough. I think that's why Thrill Possibilities seem so important in blue-red, because like there just aren't other cantrips. Alright, let it ride. The Mono Blue Dream. Oh, Outlander Rolls again. Outlander Rolls is so good. Outlander Rolls is unreal good. Alright, sure. We draw Think Twice. Okay. I mean, let's just say go. Usually possibly a lot of fleeting distractions. I would think not. I mean, we have not seen that card very often. I think that any good player is going to value fleeting distraction pretty high. That card's awesome. I think we just block, honestly. Block and play a new Adept. Not a great exchange, but we're not using our Adepts super well yet. Twins Elite? Oh my god, they're going super wide. Alright. Don't like that.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Man, some draw. Alright. We're not even playing Aetherize. Red. I think we just play Bouncer and bounce a token. However much that sucks. Yeah, this is quite the start. If they have an overrun on their deck, we're dead. Imagine if they gets overrun next turn. No, it wouldn't be enough damage, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. That'd be close, but... Here come the Twins Elites. I mean, we have... Think twice to draw cards and stuff. Tilt. They still have 4 cards in their hand? Wow. That Llanowar Elves really put us through the ringer here. Alright, this isn't getting much better. Let's just do this. Oh, what's up, Para? Oh my god. I'm hitting the boo button a lot today. Alright, sure. And we're getting rocked. Just an insane tempo draw off the back of Llanowar Elves. You would think we were on the draw this game. We just have like no house already. Oh my god. Alright, so we'll like voyage the pack before the end step, I guess. This sucks. Another Twins Elite? This is unbelievable. Alright. Here we go. Voyage this bad thing. Bad boy. Triple Twins Elite. And we are not in good shape.
I suppose you think that was terribly
We draw Mocking Sprite. Fantastic. Thanks. And oh my god. Oh my god! I don't understand. They have the Go Wide theme deck. Every card's a 2 for 1. Yeah, just, I mean, there's no chance. Just not a chance to win, I guess. I don't know what you could possibly do to win this game. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that was something. I suppose. Jeez. All right. Mono Blue back on action. Tolarian Terror looking pretty awful again. Your deck's kind of bad. Axguard Cavalry, come on down. All right. I'm just gonna block, I think. Don't have any spells in our hand anyway. They have a trick here, great. They have a Thrill of Possibility, discarding a Think Twice. A fellow blue-red deck, huh? Fellow Chucker, eh? Alright, well, let's say go. Thrill discarding, Think Twice, sick value. Axguard Cavalry again. I mean, now I want the creature to attack with for our Buccaneers, so let me just play a land and say go. We could Voyage the Cavalry, I guess, but, like, that seems kind of sketch. I guess it just like, plows the road for this next turn. That's fine, whatever. Alright, ship this. Prowess trigger. Just bin the Adept. They dump it, which is fine. They play big... Big fin in. All right, we draw another. We just bottom one of those. Or bin it, right? Yeah, that's a lot of those. All right, Tolarian Terror, uncastable. I guess we have double adept into Buccaneer, which is pretty good, but they might have played a bigger thing. They might not have also. I mean, just get him for 3 and just guaranteed art stuff. So, I'm just gonna block here. Wow, that's gross. All right, so they're gonna tap my dude, which is interesting. This makes my attacks bad too. We draw a big fin bouncer of our own. We attack with both here. They probably won't double block, honestly. I mean, won't block, like single block, single block. They block with 1, sure. That's a good hedge. They don't get blown out. Let's draw a card. Draw Mocking Sprite and say go. There's their first terror. Attack, no problem. Alright, well. We can just bounce that, honestly. Just big fin bounce it. Sure, I mean, I'm cool with that. It's ward 2, right? Yeah, so that's fine. They're stuck on land, so just make them replay the turn. Get it before in the air. We could trade bouncers. We have our own terror. We have Mocking Sprite. I like his background. Simple. Pleasant. They do nothing. We draw Brineborn Cutthroat. So, interesting, right? Why they do nothing and then playing terror. So, they might have a trick for their fairy on my Buccaneer. I mean, their block earlier showed that they were a pretty shrewd player. They wanted to make a block but not get blown out. Could have a trick, could have a voyage. Voyage on this thing's great, actually. Yeah, it could be Sure Strike. Any bounce is fine, I think, but how many drafts today? Probably 3 or 4. Sure Strike is pretty bad, although if they're that shrewd, they probably wouldn't use it a pump spell defensively like that. That'd be kind of a foolish thing to do. We can just chill, just do nothing, though, I think. Hatch and reset, thanks so much. I'm going to pre-combat the Tolarian Terror and see if they counter it or not. And go from there. Alright, and then I'm just not going to attack. They got something here. I don't like it. Not going to play into it. Hopefully it's a voyage. So think twice. Interesting they would cast think twice from their hand and not from the graveyard. I guess it makes sense with Tolarian Terror. So, land 5. What's up, Jerf? Here's Tolarian Terror, 2 mana up. So the Sure Strike thought is still available. We don't draw anything that changes our play. I mean, the problem is if they have Sure Strike, we attack with our Terror and our Buccaneer. They block here and Sure Strike and trade here. We're in a terrible spot because we're so far ahead on cards. As to the fantasy lineup, yeah, I keep like checking the thing like at the wrong times and stuff. In hockey or football? Alright, so... yeah, I don't love this, honestly. Getting bad vibes. The problem is they have so much card draw and so many cards. Yeah, I'm just going to say go. You've thought for so long, too. I just don't have anything. Just gonna say go. They have Sure Strike. They're leaving it up. They need to leave it up again. They're a little mana shy here, so never mind. There's a Mocking Sprite. Saying go again. So crack this Wilds. Play Cutthroat. And now we're in a pretty bad waiting game where they just have all this card draw. We draw Burst Lightning. That's not bad. Alright, I'm in now, sure. It's not even Sure Strike, it's Goblin Surprise. Wow. So, I think our opponents made a pretty big error here. We clearly respected they had something over the last few turns. Then this turn, all of a sudden our demeanor changes, we decide to attack. Why would we do that? You know, like, it's kind of weird. So, we'll just kill this. Move on with our life. And now we're going to have a Buccaneer ready to go. Hopefully that's not too loud. They're repairing our front stoop today. A rickety stoop. Land number 7. And again, with all this card draw. Oh my god. Oh no. So many boopers this draft. Here's Balmor too. Oh, we're dead. We're just getting card quality into next year, I feel like. Alright. We can bounce the Balmor. Could they still have Sure Strike? I mean, why would they play Goblin Surprise over Sure Strike, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Fleeting Distraction. Oh, man. Balmor is just the actual stones. So all of our attacks are terrible now. Actually, maybe not. Because they have Balmor, I actually want to trade. So, let's attack. Maybe I just don't actually attack with everything. Because they have Balmor and they have the card advantage, maybe we just jam here. We throw away one thing, get how much damage. Sure, I'm in. Let's do it. Their blocks are pretty good, but we get a lot of damage, so then they have no board for Balmor, so making Balmor worse, and we're the beatdown because they have so much card draw. So we get in for 2, 4, 6 here. Sure. Alright, so kill your entire board, and you're at 5, and I have a 4-0 creature advantage. And they draw land. I mean, we have big draws too, right? Here's Balmor. And a Cyclops. That pretty much removes our ability to attack. And a Strix. Yeah, see, this is the problem. We have so many cards, and we draw land. So they actually can't kill anything. They can't play anything right now. I mean, the problem is that they have a distraction. We're dead. But if they don't, our attacks are pretty good here. They're not even great, actually. Because this probably can't attack. Neither could the Elementalist or the Cutthroat, really. I also want to risk Balmor. Would they risk Balmor? They have to. They're 5. Block here, trade, take 2. It's pretty bad. Oh, boy. We're going to cast our Burst Lightning, too. It's so rough. There's no bluff to be had because, like, they just die if they don't block. So they're forced to block. Like, block here, block here, block here. Go to 2, we lose our Sprite. Here comes just the Lookout. Wow. That's so conservative. They have Cyclops and Balmor and Double Think twice. Well, Drawing Think Twice of our own is pretty nice. Maybe we can get going here. Balmor buffs power, gives trample. Voyage would be good. Alright, well, whatever. Should cast this thing. Not even going to try and play it on their turn. It's honestly a really conservative no. Wow, more Think Twices? So, like, we can't really attack, but now we have 3 pumps on the Cutthroat and the Adept. Let's just let it go. What's up for your symmetry? Say go. The prowess tag is bad. They just play spells and block. Here's Think Twice. I also think I want it on defense for this big attack here. I mean, the fact that we're in this game is pretty nice. They've already cast a draw 3 and a Balmor. Alright, so a lot of looks at a Voyage. Okay. That's cool too. Okay. That's not ideal. I feel like we're dead here. Oh my god, come on!
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Eat? I mean, like, our chance to win is them not having another spell, I guess, right? So you probably just double block the Clay Cyclops. However unlikely that is. We block like this. I'm just hoping I have another spell. It's pretty bad. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12, 13. Jeez. So we want to try and have lethal on the backswing, right? Like, which we currently do with the Cutthroat. Let me just do this. Oops. So, this... Obviously they have multiple spells, we're dead, but... We get to pump again with the prowess. The 3-2 is kind of irrelevant. I think this is fun. Let's do this. Well, they had the stones. That'll kill us. Bounce and trample. I mean, if we had block with the Cutthroat also, I think we're still dead, right? Yeah, it would have been exactly at 0. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we knew that if they had a good spell there, we were dead anyway, so... Alright, that's kind of a bummer draft. Our deck was pretty bad, I think. But whatever.
Still a piece of garbage.
Alright, so there's like maintenance happening. It gets screwed up. We went to a 2-3. Deck was pretty bad, honestly. Like, we just didn't really have anything. Like, our terrors were pretty bad. The adepts are cool, but like, there just aren't enough cheap spells, you know? So like the Think Twice being a cantrip that exiles for Tolarian Terror is super awkward. Didn't really have much removal, like top end stuff. Like, I don't know. Just didn't seem very good. I didn't play very well either. And what are you going to do? So that's episode 7. Episode 8's coming up. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.